Hello, my name is Anne Magnuson, and I'm going to show you around my MAT 171 course. Notice that the course has a welcome banner and directs students to take the course entry quiz, a FERPA quiz, which is really a signature, and then onto the Getting Started material. I consider sometimes changing the banner to remind students of important prerequisite information. Once students get through these required quizzes, they're directed to the Getting Started area. There's a welcome video that is used to begin to create instructor presence. There's then a course tour video. The course tour shows them around the course where they can find important information and just around how the general layout of the course is. Then, of course, the Getting Started material, syllabus, and hours for the e-learning testing center. So when I click in the Getting Started material, I have it arranged as a learning module, so it can be an overview from the table of contents is readily apparent. And I tell students to go back and refer to this Getting Started material later on in the semester because sometimes you just forget where things are. So I lay out the purpose of the course, the equipment required, our software, our supplement. This is also in another location. Co-requisites, the course organization and timetable. My course is laid out by week. The attendance requirements, how they're met. In my course, it's met by 2 different discussion board posts a week, or 1 discussion board post and an exam. How the quizzes work in our online homework system called WebAssign. The number of tests, where they're taken, how much each one counts, etc. How to sign up for tests with smarter proctoring. The discussion boards, how those work in our class, since they're expected to do 2 every week. Proper netiquette. And then how the homework works and the grading distribution. So the next thing I'd like to point out is the lessons area. So my lessons are arranged by week. So week 1 is a little different than the others because it contains the syllabus quiz. So my syllabus quiz allows 3 attempts, and students, if they read the syllabus, click around the course, go through the Getting Started material, the course tour video, they will get all they need to successfully take the syllabus quiz. So I ask questions like how many tests are in the class, where are the testing centers, what's required when they show up to take their test at the e-learning testing center, etc. A variety of questions from different areas. Normally, though, each class, each week, like I said, 2 discussion boards are required for attendance, and the links are included in each weekly folder. One of the discussion boards is graded. They're supposed to answer a question from our supplement and show their work. Here is the rubric. I normally, for succeeding weeks, I just have a link to the rubric instead of having the image in line. But this is a form of formative assessment, and everybody can see. I have some videos on how to use some tools, our graphing calculator, Desmos, and how to use the supplement along with the class. And then finally, my content folders are arranged by topic. So clicking in the content folder, my learning objectives are included. Interactive lessons, this is a soft chalk lesson. And then lessons, assignments from our supplement, which is a PDF that was referred to in the Getting Started material, as well as a link to our homework and quiz system. So looking at the interactive lessons, we'll bring them to this soft chalk lesson. And my soft chalk lessons contain links to videos, Desmos activities. I'll show you a Desmos activity. This is obviously math specific, but I try to include interactive activities. And in addition, some self-assessment, some quiz poppers in my soft chalk lesson. Going back to the weekly folders, there's a link to a discussion board for the week. Each discussion board, there are 2 discussion boards I have normally. One, students are supposed to choose a question to show how they would do the problem, and another one where they can ask or answer an original question from any homework problem. And this is a good way for student-to-student interaction to occur and really blossom, and this seems to really help students. Additionally, for each test, I will have a discussion board where they can ask or answer questions either before the test or after they receive their graded test and compare it to the key reflective questions, what went wrong, how they can avoid it in the future, etc. Finally, the landing page for my course normally, once we've gone beyond the first, the drop add period, is the announcements page. And I try to make an announcement at least 3 or 4 times a week, usually a lot more actually. I announce the new content for the week. I announce any new videos I post when students ask questions, and I reply with a video. Any announcements, ILC workshops or other activities that the school wants me to advertise. And then just general announcements addressing important information to give students, or when students have a question that I want to share with the entire class. I try to have a friendly tone. Happy Saturday morning, happy. The one last thing I wanted to show you was for my icebreaker activity for my very first discussion board. I asked the students, in addition to introducing themselves, to also tell us how they're going to schedule the 15 hours per week that are required for this pre-calculus course. Since that is the biggest problem I think most students have, they underestimate the time required in this course. So I want them to really sit and think about how they're going to sit down and schedule the minimum 15 hours this course requires. And I will leave it on my faculty information page, and thank you.